There are many different types of cars on the streets today. They vary in size, shape, and horsepower. They can be economically friendly or gas guzzlers. No matter what kind of car you have, whether it is a Camry or Ferrari, it means something to you. It is not only a mode of transportation, but something that allows you to escape everything else. My father grew up in a small city in New York that is nothing like the New York we all know, with skyscrapers and billboards everywhere. Where he grew up, there was nothing but a few shops, tractors, and cars. Since he's been playing with toy cars, my dad has been hooked. He tells me stories and shows me pictures of what my grandpa and grandma's cars looked like and how he always loved driving through town. Cars have always been an escape for my dad. Whenever he gets mad or something frustrates him, he goes into our garage, pulls out a rag and some detailer, and starts cleaning his car, and when he comes back inside, he's cooled down and relaxed. Whenever we cannot find my dad in the house, we always know to look in the garage. He spends his time shopping online for parts and accessories to restore and add to his newest project. He currently has two fully restored cars, a 1957 Chevy Bel Air convertible and a 1957 Chevy Bel Air hardtop. My dad knows that I will be driving soon, so he teaches me where the different parts of the car are, so I will know how to fix my car if something goes wrong while I am on the road and cannot get help. When he has me take the parts off an old and rusty car he is working on to help me learn the parts of a car, it gives us some bonding time. He told me that my grandpa taught him everything about a car and tells me how I will be able to teach my kids everything there is to know. We sit outside all day while I tear the car apart and he quizzes me on what a certain part is called. I then sort all the parts, the ones you can salvage and the ones that have been shown no love. My dad shows me all of the little tips and tricks he uses to make the old and rusty parts look brand new. And once we sandblast them and get each and every one a new paint job, they look spectacular and pristine. Although I do get paid some money for helping him restore the cars, the joy it brings to him when we have a conversation about the parts and their functions is priceless. Because my dad does not show a lot of emotion or passion for many things, it is so exciting to see him light up like a Christmas tree when he even thinks about cars. I hope that I grow up to have the same intriguing characteristic. When I see an old car, I think of my father. Although it has some wear and tear, and you can tell it's been through a lot, it still runs and is very intriguing and powerful. He can show that he is aging when he cannot hear me clearly, or when he cannot read the print on a piece of paper in front of him. But he is a great person who just needs a little tuning up and a new paint job. I believe he is my role model, I believe he is a work of art, and I believe that there is a lot more that comes to him than what meets the eye. You see, my father may be getting older, but I believe you can always restore vintage.